Hello smart people, Miss H here. This video, I'm going to go over question 17 through 20, hopefully. Okay, so number 17, solve the following system of equations. So you have two set of equations, and they have fractions. So first of all, we need to get rid of fraction. How can we do that? You're going to multiply the first equation by 5. Okay. So 5 times 4, negative 4/5 will be negative 4x. Okay, 5 and 5 cancel out. 5 times 7, which is 35, y. 5 times negative 1/5, which is negative 1. Okay, 5 and 5 cancel each other out. We're going to do similar thing at the denominator. So we have, at the second equation. So we have two fractions here, 1/2 and 1/3. The LCD will be 6. You're going to multiply 6 into parentheses. 6 times 1/2. 6 times 1 is 6 divided by 2 is 3x. Minus 6 times 1 is 6 divided by 3 is 2y. 6 times negative 12 is negative 72. Alright, so we're taking care of the fraction problem. Now we're going to solve this by elimination. You can eliminate either x or y. Neither one is easy. So you can, I would say eliminate x. Okay. So to eliminate x, you need the same coefficient in front of the x. So first, you're going to multiply the top equation by 3. And the bottom equation by 4 to get the common coefficient, which is 12. Okay, so distributing, that will give you negative 12x plus 35, so that will be 105, right? Y equal to negative 3. Yes. And distribute 4, that will give you 12x minus 8y equal to 228, negative 228. Alright, so we add two equations. The 12x will cancel each other out. 105y minus 8, that will give us what? Y 97. Alright, then we combine like term negative 3 minus 228. That will give you negative 291. Continue solving for y. You divide by 97 to both sides. Y equal to negative 3, I believe. 291 divided by 97. Yep. So negative 3. Now we're going to take that, plug into one of the original equation. You can plug into the first, the second. I will pick the one that after we eliminate the fraction is easier to work with. Okay, so we're going to plug in 3x minus 2y equal to negative 72. Then we know y is negative 3. That will be 3x minus 2 times negative 3. Equal to negative 72. That will give you 6. 3x equal to negative 72. Subtract 6 to both sides. 3x equal to negative 78. And divide by 3 to both sides. X equal to 78 divided by 3. That will give you negative 26. Okay. So your answer will be negative 26, comma negative 3. Alright, we're heading to problem 18. Graph a line. So as you see that there's a lot of graphing in this test so far, so make sure you understand how to graph a linear equation. So first you need to get y by itself. So subtract x to both sides. Negative y equal to negative x plus 2. We want y alone by itself. Divide by negative 1 to both sides. Y equal to, negative over negative is positive, x over 1 is just x. 2 divided by -1 is -2. Okay, so slope will be a number in front of x with this 1. So it's 1 over 1, and b is -2. So we begin at -2. Slope is positive 1, so up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Okay, this is easy, kind of is a free point here. Number 19, problem 19. Graph the line which slope is -1/3 passing through the point -5, 3. Easy. So you start at -5, 3, -5 right here, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3. That is your beginning point. -5, 3. Sorry, positive 3. Okay, it's just like the other problem. You have the beginning. This one, beginning is given, is -5, 3. Slope is -1/3, which means down 1 over 3. Down 1 over 3. Down 1 over 3. Down 1 over 3. And that's it. That's it for number 19. Number 20. The graph below shows the amounts of rainfall for 6 months. Okay, so you see October, November, December, January, February, and March, and then rainfall in millimeters. What was the least amounts of rainfall in the month? So least amount will be this, February. The rainfall is about 30 to 40, so 35 millimeters. Right, because 30 to 40, and this is half, that is 35. When did the greatest increase in rainfall occur? When is the greatest increase rainfall occurs? So the greatest increase, which means the water is increased, the amounts is increased, and this have to be in a steep slope. So the month that increased the most is from February to March, because that is the steepest slope. February to March. That's it. Number 21. Okay. Classifying each figure is array, a line array, or line segment, then show how to write it. So this one is, as you see that there's a line that starts from A to B and is keep going forever on one direction. So that will be a ray. That will be A, B with the ray on top. As you see that it begin at A, so that's the first letter I put down, and then it's go to B, and the arrow point direction from A to B. Okay. The second one is line, because you have arrows on both sides and it's continue forever. So F, E, and the arrows on top, double arrows on top. Okay, for the FE, line FE, it doesn't matter the order of the letter, because it extends on both sides. It doesn't matter which one you put down first. And D to C, they stop. They go from D and then stop at C. So this will be a line segment because they have an end on both sides. So that will be DC with the line segment on top. That's it for number 21. 22. In the figure below, measure of STV. Okay, so S, nope, I need to make this smaller. S, go to T, go to V. STV, that is the big angle, is 131 degree. And angle 1 is 47. Angle 1 is 47. What is measure of angle 2?
Got it.
Okay.
Well, first you'll have to unlock your device.
I'm sorry about that. So the big angle is 131. A part of it is 47. So what is the missing part? So if we use the what is called addition of the angles. Measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2 equal to the big angle is measure of angle STV. So measure of angle 1 is 47. Measure of angle 2 is what we're looking for. And measure of the big angle is 131. So to solve for x, you're going to subtract 47 to both sides. Okay, so that will be 131 minus 47. That will be 84. Alright, we're going down to problem number 23. Problem 23. Here's the endpoints of the segment JK, MN, and PQ. So they give you a set of 6 points. Follow the direction below. Find the length of each segment. Give the exact answer and do not a decimal approximation. Okay, so we're going to find distance by using distance formula. D equal to x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So the first point is x1, y1, x2, y2. So we're going to plug it in. Okay. So this problem requires you to pay attention on the numbers. Make sure you plug things in the right place and do the right calculation. Negative 7 minus 1 squared plus y2 is 8 minus 5 squared. Negative 7 minus 1, same sign, add them up. That would be negative 8 squared. Plus 8 minus 5 is 3 squared. Negative 8 squared is 64. Plus 3 squared is 9. So we add them up. That will give you 73. Square root of 73. Alright. MN. So we do the same, use the same formula to find distance of MN. x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared equal to x1 y1 x2 y2. So that will be 1 minus 7 squared plus y2 is negative 3 minus 2 squared. 1 minus 7 is negative 6 squared plus negative 5 squared. Negative 6 squared is positive 36 and negative 5 squared is positive 25. We're going to add them up. That will give you 1/5 61. Square root of 61. Alright, last problem. Distance of PQ. Distance of PQ. x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Okay, so we will have x1, y1, x2, y2. That will be negative 3 minus 8 squared plus y2 is negative 2 minus 6 squared. 2 negative turn into positive. So that will be negative 3 plus 8. Negative 3 plus 8, opposite sign you subtract. That will give you 5 squared plus negative 2 plus 6. Opposite sign again. You're going to subtract again. That give you 4 squared. 5 squared is 25. 4 squared is 16. So add them up. You will get the answer is 41. Square root of 41. Check the statement that are true below. They say that JK is congruent to MN. JK and MN don't have the same distance, so they're not congruent. Okay, so that's not a correct answer. JK and PQ. JK is square root of 73 and PQ is square root of 41. They're not the same either. MN and PQ. MN and PQ don't have the same distance, so they're not equal. None of these are true. Okay, it's only true when they have the same number. So in this case, we don't have the same number. Okay, so this problem I think is an easy problem, but it's time consuming. So if you do this on the test, I will suggest to do this last because there's so many room to make mistake. Too much work for one single problem compared to the rest of the problem. All right, number 24. In the figure below, C is between AD and B is the midpoint of AC. So the key word here is B is the midpoint of AC, which means that B between AC, right in the middle, they will divide the AC into two equal parts. We have AB equal to BC. AB has the same length as BC. And they give you BC is 4. So if BC is 4 is given, which means AB is also 4 because B in the middle. And BD is 9. BD is 9. Find AD. So they want you to find the full length. Okay. So we can to get from A to D, you need to know what is CD, maybe, or not in this case. Okay, because we already find out AB equal to BC. So to get AD for this problem, we only need to do is 4 plus 9. So the answer is 13. Okay. The other case you can do is find CD by 9 minus 4 give you 5. Then you have 4 plus 4 plus 5 that will give you a 13 as well. Okay, so there's two ways to do this. For this problem, we are lucky. The problem is easy, straightforward. You add AB plus BD and then you have your answer. Alright, number 25. Number 25. Okay. Use the figures and follow direction below. Name the vertex of angle DBC. Vertex. Without reading the graph, I know the vertex is going to be B. Because the way you write the angle, vertex will stay in the middle of 3 letters. So this is point B. If you look at the graph, is DBC, D to B to C. So the sharp corner right here is point B. Okay. Again, vertex is the corner, is the point at the corner, which is point B. Name the size of angle 2. So angle 2, which is this angle. Angle 2 is made up from 2 rays. You have BC, one of the side of angle 2, from B to C. Keep in mind that we start at the vertex that is coming out. And BD, ray BD, B to D. Okay, they both come from the vertex. Write 2 other name of angle 1. Okay, so here's angle 1. 2 other name of angle 1. We're going to use 3 letter here is angle ABC. You can do angle ABC. Okay, or you can go in the reverse. CBA. Angle CBA. And that I mentioned earlier that the vertex is always the middle letter of the angle. And that's it. I think that is almost or around 20 minutes already. So I'm going to pause the video right here. See you on the next video, guys.